Hi and welcome to another episode of Fishing WA.
Today we've got some great stuff. We've had so much fun making it, so let's have a look at what's coming up. Today it's all mud, guts and glory in Derby's Fitzroy River. The Fitzroy is one of Australia's best barramundi rivers, and you'll certainly see why as we get tested by some great fish. It's Ryan's first barra! Tens of thousands of visitors travel to Broome each year, but a lot fewer make the 200-kilometre journey north into a different kind of Kimberley we call Derby. Broome Car Hire set us up with a comfortable landy, and the trip just flies by with the magnificent scenery. Derby's situated on the Fitzroy River Delta, and as we checked into our hotel, we were glad we booked rooms with turbo air conditioning. We were spending the day with a bloke called Dags and Ben Palmer, who fishes the Fitzroy 4 times a week for his beloved barramundi. The drive into Ben's favourite spot was something to behold as the dry mud flats stretched for miles in all directions. They were dry now, but the 13-metre plus tides can flood these plains during the springs, catching the unwary and leaving them stuck in the quicksand-like mud. It was 6 AM and already 30 plus degrees, but that's when the barra are on the chew. The boat ramp can be tricky, but Ben had no trouble launching. Can't say the same thing about Dags and his lack of wheel bearings though. Of course in the Kimberley, wheel bearings are optional. It'll go in, that's the main thing, it'll go in. We can go fishing. Well, the boat went in, sort of, but who knows how we were getting his boat back home again. I'll worry about it later. Geez, there's so much mud around here, and it turns the water into a permanent Master's Ice coffee colour. Apparently it goes blue during the neap tides, but I've seen their idea of blue up here, and I wouldn't be getting them to decorate my house. Dirty water also means you can't see where the sandbars are, and that means you have to push the sodding thing for about the first half hour. Of course, you won't need to worry about that if a 10-foot croc gets you. Soon we were underway again, and speeding to Ben's favourite spot to catch live bait. Cast nets are just as important to your kit up here as hooks and sinkers, because this isn't lure country, the Fitzroy is live bait country. The idea is to somehow find a school of mullet in the chock milk, sludge your way through the mud, and hurl the net on top of the mullet. The sinkers in the net trap them, and voila, free bait. This here, part of the Fitzroy River, an absolutely amazing system. It actually moves the second largest volume of water in the world, other than the Amazon. And it's absolutely full of barramundi. Live baits are the go here, lures just no good. It's very muddy, but that's not it. For some reason, just the way this thing has tributaries and lots of holes, fishing live baits in the holes is the way to go. Ryan's never done it before and he's just absolutely spinning out about this place. The tide's been rushing in and out. We've had a wander over some sandbanks, but I tell you what, when you get a big barra on the end of your line, the 48 degrees that it is at the moment up here, it's well and truly worth it. And the flies too. I think we should go pull up at a snag, get this show on the road. Let's go. This was Ryan's first ever trip to barra country. And you think he was keen to catch one? Then after only 10 minutes on the snag...
Come on, Steve.
Beautiful! That's the one I missed. He swam all the way over there and got you. It's Ryan's first barra. Alrighty. Did you get a look at him?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Oh, it's gone under the boat. Come on, come up here, up here. Now it's gone back here. Get the camera on him. Oh, beautiful, Ryan. Beautiful, mate. That's the one. Oh, he's swimming at you. He's swimming at you. You'll be right, mate. Don't panic. He's yours, he's yours. I've got a net for you, mate, so we'll be right. I'll net this one being your first. Just take your time. You're doing good there, mate. Your adrenaline must just be fired up on your first. First of anything special, but your first barra.
It's fun hard to get.
Oh yeah, they will, mate, at the boat, especially one that size. It's not a baby. Big female. You're right, you're right. No, there's no anchors or anything, no snags. See how Ryan's putting his rod tip in the water there? You might want to keep him out of the prop though. Beautiful. Beautiful, mate. Good work. Good work. All right, now next time round, I'll get him. Okay? Oh, a bit of fight in this one. You're gonna come up now. Gonna come up. Oh! What a shower for everyone. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. I got him this time, mate. You ready? Get the line back. Ooh. Next one, just wind down in. That's it. That's that one. That's the one. Next sweep around, I'll get him. At the boat this time. That's it. Good fight. Got nothing to bust you off on. The tension, Ryan's not saying anything, he's just concentration. Oh, look at this, look at this. Fitzroy barramundi. Okay, ready? In the net. Too easy. Beautiful. Too easy. I'm on the case, mate. Hey!
First barra.
Put it there.
Excellent. Good fish. Very happy with that.
Just hold him on station, or her, because once they get over 80 centimetres, they all turn to females.
Starting to bite down.
Starting to bite down your thumb. They haven't got any teeth, so I'd just let it swim off gently, mate. Fantastic. One down, many more to go, we hope. Couple of fish off that one snag. This section of river is probably going to keep going, so we're going to pull up now onto the mud, and this mud is the sort of stuff that your girlfriend's probably going to love to have on her face at the old health spa. It's beautiful stuff. You just got to make sure you don't jump into something that's too deep. Oh, this is great, have a look. So now banking the boats up here. Yeah, Ryan's working hard today.
Thanks, mate.
We're going to cast over into the snag from the shore, have a bit of a walk around. And oh, those feet, they'll be lovely later on. Got the Kimberley sandals on. I love fishing up here in the Fitzroy because you get to use the bait casters, lots of fun casting around with lures, but not so much lure fishing here in particular. We're using baits. 6 to 8 kilo main lines, heaps I find. And I use a double uni knot there. You can get off the Fishing WA website. 60 pound Pen 10X leader. 7/0 really sharp hook and a little number 2 bean or a ball. And we are live baiting, but I won't show you with the live bait what we're doing. With the live baits, you want to be hooking them up around about there. Just between the dorsal and this fin here at the back. And then you got your live mullet, ready to go and catch your barra.
Whoa, look at that!
Yep, you're on there, mate. I'm in a hole. I'm in a hole. Oh, did I say this mud was fun? I got the Kimberley Doc Martens on now. That's a good fish too. It's funny how people go quiet when they're on a barramundi, except for me. You can't shut me up at any time. Talk us through it, mate. What's he doing?
It's fighting hard.
Oh, thanks for that. Next contestant, Sybil Faulty from Torquay. Special subject, the bleeding obvious. He's up that way, mate. Why you all go away? Bit too hot.
He'll come back.
Yeah, we take it seriously around here in the Kimberley. It's one thing to catch them out of a boat, but to get them actually on the shore when you're wading around this mud, not at any time, a croc's going to come along and take half your Kimberley Doc Martens off from under you. Now, how do you land them on the bank here? It's only lip hooks. Oh, the sun's come out, and here he comes, barramundi. Now, if it gets any better than this, I'd like to know where. That's superb. Oh my goodness. Now, mate, talk us through this, what you know about the fish up in this region.
Well, this time of year we're generally getting these larger ones. The females are all moving up into the river mouths to breed. And once the river starts flowing, they'll then move on upstream a bit further, and later on in the year as the river drops, they tend to move back out into the river mouth, hide up in the holes during the dry season.
Well, I reckon Grant's got about 30 shots of this beauty, mate. We'll pop him back in the water, and hopefully one of your 8-foot crocs don't come and take your hand off. That's just magic stuff. Oh, how good's that? One of Ben's secrets is to move around a fair bit. He's got loads of snags and just about everyone we went to produced fish. Because this system is just so full of mud, this real sticky stuff, it's constantly being reshaped. The guys were telling me this time last year we're driving through sandbanks where there's only that much water, where there was 12 foot of water the same tide that time last year. It's made up of tributaries, there's lots of channels and gutters, so they don't really fish the snags necessarily like you would in other barra waters. Yeah, we're fishing near snags, but we're getting a lot of fish even from the middle of the river and really in holes and gutters. So the Fitzroy here in Derby, it's a pretty unique system. Got one here, it's not taken off too quick yet. Give it some more line. Oh, it's taken off now. Yep, on. It's not a barra though. Gee, it's got some kick in it. Oh, here we go, it's going off now. This definitely ain't no barramundi. All right, what's the vote? Jumping swordfish or sawfish, or yeah. All right, could be indeed. Oh, puff of dust. Look very much like a member of the ray family. Wah wah, I would have taken a catfish actually. The amount of things that live in this creek, and that is a ray again. I got the market cornered on these today, done beautifully. It's always good to have a Kimberley man with you. Oh look, he's popped it in reverse. And of course the reason I'm not going near one of these things is because they've got a stinger on the tail right about there. And if they get you with that, well, it's not pleasant at all. And Ben will send him on his way.
Oh, Steve. There's running, Steve.
I got one here as well. Why don't you stop with it?
That was mine. Need a little bit more line though.
Brian's in. Not going to jump, it's not a barra. Yep. I'm under you now, Ryan. I want something here too. Salmon! Yeah, I've never actually caught one before. Woo! Oh, look at this. Oh, wicked. Now, let's see what kind of salmon they are. I'd say giant threadfin salmon by the looks of things. Oh, they are. Look at this. Look at this. Hey! How awesome is that? Oh no, you've got a wap catfish. Look at this giant thready, big whiskery. He's got that right down. Ryan, have you ever seen one of these?
No.
It's unbelievable. I just hand my rod over to an assistant there and we'll just give you a look at this. How awesome. The giant threadfin salmon, one of the most sought after fish here in the Kimberley alongside the barra. Have a look at that. Those barbels there, they used to feel around in the mud, and they actually really suck baits down gently because they don't have great eyesight, so they're really relying on the electric impulses they feel through those things, and that is an awesome fish. We'll go and pop him back. Well, here's something you won't see very often. People up here in the Kimberley, they don't put too many giant threadies back, but they are a magnificent fish. Just let him go on station. I don't get too far into the crock water, and there it goes. My first giant thready. I'm pretty darn happy about that. You've seen this before on the show, but the best way to get a fish on is to have a sandwich. Oh, head shakes, head shakes. Why don't you just go walk over here so you don't get the engines? No, he's gonna do it the hard way. Oh, it's a barra. Well, that's it, I'm going home. That's a barra. The world's only non-jumping barra. What a beauty. Absolutely top stuff. You champion. His name's Ben, folks. He lives here in Derby, and this is what he does 4 days a week, and you can see why, can't you? We'll see you in a minute. And all of a sudden Ben has made us look bad. Whoa! What you see there in the distance is what in the Kimberley they call the build-up. We're just coming into the wet season, and for all intents and purposes here in the Kimberley there's two seasons. Our summer in the south they call the dry, where it's not as hot and there's almost no rainfall. Up here they call it the wet, where you get a lot of rainfall and it's very, very hot. But the Aboriginals in fact will say there's up to 6 different seasons here, so depending on who you listen to. But one thing's for sure, in Perth when it rains it's winter, in the north when it rains it's our summer. Oh, you cut the tension with a knife.
Yep.
Fair barra. Go, 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 go. I'm on 2, mate. I wonder if that's a school of salmon that just went past. What do you reckon? Did you see yours?
No, I saw mine's a barra coming.
Oh, I didn't see yours jump. I saw it thrash. Oh, mine's a barra. Yep. I'll have to cross over here, mate.
And a bit of a switch. We're both on the barra. This is great.
Double hookup, Barramundi, Fitzroy River. If we can both land this will be a landmark. Yeah, but yours has gone for the
Snag?
snag. All right, well, I'll tell you what, we'll try and land mine. Don't do anything. And then we'll go after yours, all right? Just give me some line there, mate.
Yep, just let mine out.
Oh, yes, 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 yes. 2 barra, huh? Only here, mate, could you do something like this. It's just the most awesome place, Derby. Mine's still going off. Oh! Line up, line up, line up. There's mine. He's well down too.
Nice, I'll hold you right there, Phil.
Thanks, mate.
Oh! Well, we got that on camera and you're going to release it anyway.
That's okay, we're going to let him go anyway. Let's go after Ryan's. Get the engine going. Right, well, I'm not going to make the same mistake with yours. I didn't go for the net for safety reasons there, or for speed reasons.
Same size as your fish.
Absolutely the same size.
Look at the colours.
Couple of males.
Silver. Yellow tail.
Well, I will say I landed mine. It was the leader that broke, and I was trying to get his fish out of a snag. We'll see you in a minute. Just goes to show, Ryan, how catch and release is so important. Another fish, that's 2 fish today already with tags in them. Just going to show why, as a sport fish here, that people can come and catch, bring money to the economy, have a ball, and put the fish back in the water and watch it swim off. Other people will catch it, and the fish will survive. And mate, you've got 2 barra in one day and lost a couple more. You must have had a blast.
Oh, this is great. My first experience over here in the Kimberleys. Great. I'll definitely be coming back. It's biting down, so I reckon it's ready to go. Come on. It's going straight.
Marvellous stuff.
Brilliant. There he is.
Right here in Derby on the Fitzroy. If you don't come and do this, you haven't been to the real Kimberley barra spots. Although he fished from a boat this day, all of Ben's spots are accessible by car, and he even now runs a charter called King Sound Sport Fishing. If you're up in Derby, give Ben a call and get your arms stretched by some big Fitzroy barra. Don't forget your Kimberley sandals though.